Peace, what's going on? This is Queen Sereda from naturallyhighlife.com. On Instagram is Queen_Sereda. I'm here doing another part of the Fool's Journey. And this part is the Hermit. This is where the Fool learns the message of something very important to all of us at some point in our lives. And it is the lesson of solitude. So, since this is a very spiritual card, I look at it as that, especially in its very positive light. The Hermit goes off intentionally for reflecting, for wisdom, great wisdom, heavy wisdom. He's even carrying it. This symbolizes ancestors, guidance from your higher self, a call from your higher self, a call from the divine to go within and listen to the voice that is within you, that guides you. This is a message to tune into the oneness. This is a message to remember who you are as a divine being. And for most people to see or to experience being a divine being, they often have to go off and be alone, which is something that we really can't ever be, as alone, as we are just multiplicities of the one. That's it. So beyond that, the Hermit goes off and it gets this counsel. It gets to tune into a certain vision, helps to refine the lessons that he's learned along his journey so far. He's already learned a lot of lessons, and as you see, they're heavy lessons that not a lot of people would be able to wield. He even stands here with his staff. He's walking on top of mountains. He has attained higher wisdom. He's in tune with the one, the darkness, which is the universe, and the stars. He's walking with the stars. He's high. This could also be someone who withdraws from the responsibility of others. And that's like the adverse message of it. But it's also a celebration of being alone, of the illusion of aloneness, and how to gain immeasurable gifts from that space. The Hermit goes off to do that work. It may be writing a book. It may be retaining some sort of lessons that life has taught you. A hard time you've gone through. Now you get to rest. Taking a breath before the long journey continues. This is someone who welcomes solitude, and they welcome elevating themselves. They have matured. There's the gray beard symbolizes wisdom. The clothes, the robe symbolizes not of this world, not even interested in what this world has going on. You're not in the very thick of life when you've got this card, or you're being called to get out of all of the busyness and to get off and discover what is illuminating from you within. Withdraw from noise and everything. Noise, and then let go of the distractions, the phones, all the computers, all the apps and the programs, the music, and let your light from within guide you, and listen to that. Be inspired, and let that inspiration of fire grow within you as well. This is something that leads to true wisdom, when you are able to take what you've learned in books and then take that and marry that with what you have understood in this life from reflecting, having hands-on knowledge. The Hermit also, like I said, walks with his ancestors. He knows that there's more than just him. And he's honoring that. He's even protecting it with his only free hand on slippery hilltops. The other thing, this is also for the six-pointed star, universal wisdom and mysteries. Mysteries that go so far beyond this world that most people can't even conceive of it. It's out there in the cosmos somewhere, that sort of wisdom. Now, the Hermit is automatically a teacher. Once you've gotten to this level, you have already passed the Hierophant, which is a teacher. But you also have the Hermit, which is also a teacher who learns from within. And he has no followers. No one even most of the time knows he's doing this reflecting, because it doesn't require anyone else's assistance. It is a journey that requires just you and you alone. Now, this is a bumpy road for a lot of people, because you don't have your same clothes. You're not going to be doing the makeup and all the fashion and being in the know and being in the middle of everything. This is very quiet. It's therapeutic for a lot of people, although for some people it can seem depressing, because you really have to look at things deeply for what they are, because that's all you have. You'll have nothing but time to do that. Now, if you are very sincere about your path spiritually, you're going to automatically know what this path, you know what the Hermit part of this journey is. Universal wisdom is what it has to do with solitude, illuminated, an illumination of wisdom, spirituality, and aloneness. And the last part of it is going to be, seeking the light of your own experience, giving selflessly to others in counsel, and reflecting the light of the one who you know creates. Understanding is a time to conserve your energy. Also, the Fool learns this lesson from the Hermit. You've got to conserve your energy at some point. You can't just go forever. You have to balance. But that's not the message of this card. The message is, you've got to find time to get alone and find some inner time to reflect and quiet, and find moments to do that intentionally. Do it with a mature heart. You will get messages from Source that will guide you alone. The Hermit is facing the left, looking at the past. He's reflecting on his past, not his future. When you get this card, you are not focusing on the future, but the past. Now, the other message that we have for the Hermit, before I let you go, is going to be that this is someone who's peaceful. They have knowledge and wisdom that is carefully thought out. This is someone you know wants to be alone. Someone who carries with them a peaceful sort of knowledge. They're not egotistical, very peaceful, quiet, to themselves. You don't know what they're doing, but you sense that there's peace. And they're content with where they are. Solitude, rumination, being alone, searching, traveling, inner peace, understanding a journey alone. I don't know what I wrote right here, so careful thought, organization, putting one's affairs in order, a wise person without, you don't have any hang-ups, an inspirational person, and a person that helps you find your way. I know spiritual teachers have a way of doing that. They help you find your way by talking about their own story. Life coaches do that also. They tell you their story, and from there They just show you that there's other options. That's what the Hermit does in a very wise way, often by silence, and then letting you reflect on it on your own. Antisocial could be this card also, withdrawal. Being with one's thoughts helps you put things in perspective. Quiet time for reflection. May need time to start things out on your own, and a time of great creativity or insight. Alone, reflection, introspection, personal exploration or exploration, in new directions also. This symbolizes all that we've done also, and achieved and accomplished. So this is a bit of a celebration, but it's done quietly. Okay, so that was pretty much the message of the Hermit. I have definitely experienced this. It's a very profound card that I definitely welcome. It's a very Saturn type of energy too. And it's funny, we're doing this card on a day when it's Mars and Saturn meeting up in the sky, and you can feel that energy. It's very serious. So if my reading seems so serious today, I am pretty serious a lot of times, but I'm very funny, and I like to laugh a lot. But on this one, I just felt the energy of the heaviness of the Hermit. It is heavier. This robe is heavy. The lessons that you've learned can be heavy. And so now you're being asked to assimilate those messages by tuning in to your own inner power. And that will give you the strength to go forward. Before you have to, you get to look at the past and learn from it, so you don't have to slip and slide on these rocks here. All right, y'all. Peace and much love, and thank you so much for tuning in. This is Queen Sereda, your host. The website's naturallyhighlife.com. On Instagram is Queen_Sereda. Tune into the playlist so you can listen to the rest of the Fool's Journey. Also tune into the readings, the monthly readings that come out. I look forward to talking to you soon, y'all. Leave comments in the bottom. Let me know if you've experienced the energy of the Hermit and the lessons of it, and tell me about it.